Perfect, perfect.
Yes.
So now we want to look at what we call business lounge. Business lounge. This is a very important exercise where we guide you on how you'll be doing your business. So it's like induction, so that even without me, you're able to do as many things as possible. That is what we call business lounge. You received your kit, and in your kit, there are a few items. The first one was a product. There was also a license. I'm sure there's a number you got inside there on a paper, on a small sheet of paper. A number starting with a 050 dash and another number. Godfrey, I hope you got that. Sister, you got. I can see Maureen. That should be either Rebecca or Lucy joining in a different gadget. I hope you all got that. That's your international license. And the 050 means Kenya. The number 050 is the code for Kenya. Every country has its own code. You know, we are in 57 countries. And then the other number 95 is your unique Neolife ID that identifies you uniquely. The other things you got in your kit were literature materials. We'll go through a few of them, the very key ones. Otherwise, there are many others that we might not have to go through right now. So those are the things that you got. There was also a receipt showing that your 11,000 was used to provide you with all those items, and about 1,400 went to the government through VAT. So allow me to share my screen so that we can go through a few of those items. I will start with what we call product catalog. Product catalog. If you can see my sharing, kindly let me know. When it shares on your head, you can let me know, so that I don't progress when you can't see it. Right? Is it there on your end? Is it sharing? You can see some guys there with bikes, others running, others carrying children. Can you see that, please?
Not yet.
Or not yet? Oh. There could be network issue. Yeah, actually, you can see it saying screen is loading. Is it there now?
Yeah, yes.
Thank you so much. Okay, so now we move on. So what you are seeing here is product catalog. And in your kit, there is also a product catalog. I hope you got it there. What product catalog does is to explain to you about the products. And of all the things you have in your kit, this is perhaps one of the most important documents. Product catalog. So we'll not go through it everything, but some bits. We say when you use our products, you feel better, you look better, and you live better. Feeling better because you have taken the supplements. So it's a feeling. Looking better because when you fed so well, then it is revealed from the outside. One can tell from your skin that, wow, you are feeding the right stuff. And of course, when you put on, you apply our organic skincare, you look better. Then you live better when you use our detergents, clean environments, and all that. So our products, okay, starting with the founder there, the founder, Jerry Brasfield, the wife, Susan, the CEO, and the daughter, Kendra. So Jerry is the founder, Kendra is the CEO. You may later read about their story, how the company started and all that. But I would love to draw your attention to this part here, that our products are based in nature and they are backed by science. So that gives you confidence that all our products are organic. We don't have chemicals, no chemical at all, because they are based in nature. They are natural. And the other important thing is that they are backed by science. We have scientific advisory boards. Okay. As we go down, you'll be able to see the board here. This is the SAB, Scientific Advisory Board, who looks into the products to make sure that they are really, really organic and they meet all the scientific requirements and standards. By the way, this guy here, the late Dr. Arthur Fast, was the founder of the cancer chemotherapy. What does that tell you about the quality of our products? If those are the kind of scientists researching on the products, very, very, very credible. And these are the scientists here. You can see their qualifications, PhD in food science, nutrition, and so on and so forth. Then now, in your kit, there was this Provitality. You got the Provitality. How are you using it? How is it taking you? You see, Provitality is a combination of 4 products. Remember, we said we must take whole grains, eat fruits and vegetables, reduce on proteins, then fats and sugars. Now, you have supplements for each of those 4 levels of your diet. And that is where now Provitality comes in, which is comprised of these 4 capsules here. You got these sachets. There are 30 of them inside your Provitality pack. And the first one is basically TreeNN. I will show you how TreeNN works in your body. But it is whole grains. It feeds your cells. Carotenoid complex boosts your immunity. It is many, many fruits and vegetables. Then omega-3 salmon plus for your joints, brain development, memory, and all that. And then multi for minerals. So what you do is you take the 4 of them in the morning with your breakfast. I want you to listen to everything that we are discussing in the next 1 hour, because this is what your business is all about. So take the 4 in the morning with your breakfast. Why in the morning? So that you have full energy the entire day. Unless you are a watchman, watch lady, the best time to take the 4 of them is in the morning. And you take with a lot of water so that they are really going to circulate into your entire body system. Now, if you look at each of these, starting with the TreeNN, you see this TreeNN here, there is this bottle. Although you have TreeNN capsule in a sachet, you can be able to buy a bottle of TreeNN with 120 capsules or 60 capsules. I prefer 120 capsules. It's cheaper. You know, economies of scale. It's cheaper. Now, how does TreeNN work? Look at the cells below here. These 2 cells. The first one is unhealthy. So you are eating, but the food, the nutrients are not getting into your body. The nutrients are not getting into the body, though you are eating. Why? Because the cell membrane, this cell membrane covering the cell is hard. So nutrients can't penetrate in. And waste, now this is very, very scary for those who have not used TreeNN. Waste cannot get out of the cell. So this person is congested, you know, and your 73 trillion cells are like that. So it's really congested, nutrients can't get in, waste cannot get out. You are there, you harbor as many diseases as possible. And if not yet, you'll see them being revealed later. But when you take TreeNN, because it has lipids and sterols, these are the things that feed your cell membrane. So what will happen is that the nutrients, because the cell membrane is now soft and permeable, nutrients will go in and waste will go out very well. Wow, the effect is you are well nourished, you have all the energy, And because new cells are being generated and the dead ones are being removed, you look younger for longer. Think about that. I mean, I'm sure Godfrey Ngonyi, you wondered when we met, this guy looks so young. What could be happening? Now you know the secret. The secret is no longer secret. It's the tree and end. It makes you look younger for longer. I met with my student 2 days ago in town, and he looked older than me. My secondary school student. All right, we are talking of very many years ago, almost 20, and he looks older than me. Okay. The other product is omega, let's say carotenoid complex. Let's start with, let me see. Yeah, let's start with the carotenoid complex, number 2 here. This one bottle you are seeing here, although yours is in a capsule, but you can buy this bottle for 90 capsules. The 90 capsules bottle of carotenoid complex, believe you me, is equivalent to 100, can you see here, 115 kilograms of raw fruits and vegetables. Woo. Can you figure out that? I mean, buying a whole 115 kilograms of fruits and vegetables. Number one, it will be extremely expensive. Number two, it is not even possible to get fresh ones. So what we are saying here is that this is a perfect solution for your immunity. So in only 20 days, as you can see down here, in only 20 days, your immunity goes up by 37%. Isn't that amazing? Only 20 days. Now, the other one is omega-3 salmon plus. Here we go. This is so helpful for the heart health. It clears the cholesterol from the veins leading to the heart. So you cannot get those cardiovascular challenges, pressure, stroke, and the others. Then it boosts your brain. Remember, it's made from fish, the purest salmon fish. So it boosts your brain development for our children and for us adults, memory, so that you don't start forgetting things so easily. And then joints, it increases your joints so that you don't start getting issues with your joints, arthritis, and the like. So omega-3 is a product that you cannot do without, not at all. You can never do without it. So let's make sure that we are using the omega throughout. Then the last one is multi for many minerals and vitamins. I don't want to talk much about that. So you take the 4 with water in the morning and you're good to go. Now, there are many other products that we may not really talk about right now. Some are like weight management. If you are disciplined to use this program as it is here, you take your breakfast of Provitality Neo-Life Shake, then 10 a.m., you take your healthy snack, guashe, doma, the like with Neo-Life tea. Then lunch, you replace a full lunch with Neo-Life Shake. It has fiber and all the nutrients that a very well-balanced meal has, so you will not go hungry because fiber fills your stomach. Then we have 4 p.m. rather, healthy snack and Neo-Life tea, and then you take an early dinner and avoid junks. You'll shed off weight, you'll be proud of your new you. Okay. Yeah, then we have many others, like if you want to stay energized, we have products for that. We have for heart health, brain, joints, all those products are there. So we've been going through this product catalog slowly by slowly so that you familiarize yourself even as you attend our trainings. We have some products specifically for men. You see, you are either a man like Mr. Ngonyi or myself, or you have a relative who is a man, husband, son, and co. So you need to take care of them. Now, 2 very important products for every single man. One is chelated zinc. Aloe vera is okay, it's also very good, but chelated zinc for your prostate health, very important, and masculine herbal to fine-tune your hormones so that you remain a man the way you should be, a normal man. Men go through challenges as the age catches up. But then ladies also are not left out. We have some products just for ladies, like CalMag. It's also good for men, but ladies need CalMag, gelatin CalMag, much more because they lose calcium every single month. And by the way, when you take CalMag in the night, you sleep like a baby. It has that, because of magnesium, it has that calming effect, soothing effect. Take CalMag in the evening with aloe vera plus juice. Oh my, you sleep like a baby up to tomorrow. Feminine herbal to fine-tune your hormones so that you don't get these very many challenges that ladies go through. Okay, so those are some of the very important products for ladies. Allow me to peruse through all these, go past the performance products, those who are in athletics and the like, and we come here. Flexible joints and bones. There are some products that are meant for bones and joints flexibility. And you know, by the way, your entire structure is basically about what? Bones and joints. If you allow me, I will show you here how they really work. Gelatin CalMag adds calcium to your body. Bones are made of calcium. Then we have Vegan D, which also increases the amount or strengthens your bones and teeth. They work hand in hand with CalMag. And then now we come to Full Motion. This is a very unique product because it builds a new cartilage. You see, as we age, I'm not saying we are old, but we could be getting somewhere. The cartilage dries up and starts breaking because of friction here. When the synovial fluid dries, then there is friction and cartilage starts to fragment, to break. That is what we call arthritis. Very, very painful. There is no way of the cartilage coming back until you use Full Motion. So Full Motion builds or generates a new cartilage. What a perfect solution that we have here. Unbelievable. This has been a perfect solution for thousands of people. So then so that friction doesn't come back, what do we use? Omega-3 Salmon Plus to grease the joints. So those are the main ones. But there is one product that you must always start with to open up your cells. Who can guess which product that is? On the chat, maybe. Just, I'm a teacher. There's a product we say its work is to open the cells. So before you even think of taking other products, if you can take that one, which I don't want to tell you, I want you to tell me which one, it opens your cells and the other products can go into the cell very well and the waste can get out very well. Which product? Whoever gets it first, you come for an avocado in my house after this. 3NN, Godfrey, you got it. So you can come for an avocado from my house. I'm sure you are the one who should be providing me with avocados. Next time I come, please, to Muranga on 10th, please bring some avocados. All right, I'm not trying to behave like a priest or a pastor, but if you are touched. So there are others like for digestive system, stage 6, fiber, especially when you are constipated. And then we have aloe vera plus, very good for clearing gases from your stomach, ulcers. I know Cicely loves aloe vera plus more than anything else. That one I know, it's a very delicious. It's sweetened with fruits. It's not bitter like I hear some companies have bitter ones. Then if you want to boost your immunity in a very big way, like for example, people who have got cancer, the immunity is very, very weak, or those who are HIV positive, Phyton Defense is the miracle worker. It's a combination of several products, 3 capsules of carotenoid complex in a sachet, then 2 tablets of flavonoid complex, and 1 tablet of cruciferous plus. Cruciferous simply crucifies the cancer cells. very perfect for cancer solution. Remember, prevention is better than cure. Don't wait until you have cancer for you to start using it. So we have all those. We have children program. For the children products, they are just like for adults, only that they are sweetened with the fruits and given different names. For example, instead of 3NN, for children, we have Vita Squares. But they are very sweet. They can chew or Vitangant instead of carotenoid complex. Same thing, sweetened with the fruits. Very, very good for the kids. Liquivite, the one you saw up there, is in liquid form. It is like Provitality, only that Liquivite does not have omega-3, because omega-3, putting it in liquid form might be a little bit disgusting for many people. So it has everything else in the Provitality except omega-3, Salmon Plus. We have shakes there for children, chewable or see, very good. Basically, always just very nice there and all that. Allow me, okay, we also have specialized solutions like botanical balance for diabetic people, upper respiratory for those who have asthma and all that, and so on and so forth. As I wind up on this, by the way, I won't take all this time for the other booklets, only that this is very important. Allow me to go down to this. Wow, age-defying skincare. This is one of the age-cutting products that we have in the company. Very unique, very special. As you use these skincare products, and I encourage all of us to buy a whole set. Mama Queen, I expected by now you should be having your full set of age-defying skincare products. You know, they are so natural. They work with your skin to make sure that it is babyish, youthful looking. You know, if the video is not cheating, you can look at me, by the way. Looking at me is free. You know, I've used them, and that's why you are seeing this kind of nice looks here. All right. All right. All right. Then, and we have many different skincare products there for removing wrinkles and pimples and acne, all that. Then second last, we have a very powerful, economical, and earth-friendly home care products. These are detergents. Throw away Harpic and the others, use Super 10 to make even your basin, the washroom basin, to be sparkling white. LDC is very multi-purpose because you use it for bathing, for washing clothes, I mean, not clothes, but utensils, fruits and vegetables, all that. Care is a disinfectant, G1 Loudly for washing clothes. There are many. In our trainings, you get to learn all of this. Carpet Glow for washing carpet without removing it. Imagine that kind of magic. And Gonyi, this is a hot cake for you. Make sure you make all the money with Super Glue, especially this time when it's raining. Oh my. I can tell you people are using Super Glue like crazy, because 1 liter will give you 1,000 liters. You mix with 1,000 liters of water. 1 liter of Super Glue, you put 1,000 liters of water. So you are getting 1,001. Then you spray any crops. You spray any crops. So the Super Glue that lands on the leaves, because it's a sticker, it will remain on the leaves. So if you had mixed the Super Glue with other chemicals like pesticides and it rains, imagine it will not be washed away because it's a sticker. It's also a sprayer, so use very little and it sprays all over the leaves. Now, the one that goes to the ground, when you are spraying, of course, it will sprinkle into the soil. When it gets in contact with the water, rainwater or irrigation water, The Supergrow breaks the surface tension of the water, and the water penetrates down to the roots where ordinarily it would not have gone. So now the roots are able to absorb minerals and nutrients in a very big way. And therefore the crop will grow very fast, and you'll get very sweet, if it's fruits, for example, very sweet eons. And the eons will be multiplied 3 good times. Where you are harvesting maybe 10 sacks of maize, you get 30 sacks of maize. No single farmer has used Supergrow and they failed to continue using it for lifetime. Do this experiment. Use it in your shamba and people will be coming to learn from you. It's a very powerful product for using when you're building your business. So there is 1 liter and 5 liters. Of course, 5 liters is cheaper because it is much discounted. All right. Wow. So what we've done is we've gone through product catalog. Any question on that? Product catalog or products generally? So, and by the way, even if we, after this, even if you don't have asked any question, feel very free to ask questions later on WhatsApp. I'm there for you guys to make sure that you really master everything. Now, the second very important booklet, which I want to share on the screen, is what we call Getting Started. It was one of the books that you have in your kit. Getting Started. Give me a few minutes so that it comes up. Let me move on. Seems it's a little bit slow, but it should be coming. Once it's there, you let me know. Getting started. Just a minute so that I get the right one. What are you seeing from your head, Godfrey?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
Yeah, now it is there. Getting started.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Maureen, this should be either Rebecca or Lucy. I'm not sure. You know, they have not put their videos yet. Ladies, don't be afraid of gents. We are both on videos, and for the 2 of you, you are not on video. In Ujuma. Okay. So let's be moving on as they set their house in order and put their videos on. Getting started. Getting started is another very, very important booklet. It basically guides you on the very key things to do in this business. Well, I will not talk much about these executives and all that. What happens in our business is, by the way, we are in a very, very unique business and the best business in the world. Because can you imagine, the company has employed company staff. They pay them to support us in processing, in delivering, you know, all these kind of things, the products. And we are not the ones paying them. They are the ones who are supposed to be paying, but they don't. I mean, we are supposed to pay them, but we don't pay them. The company does. Then now on this other side, we have ourselves as entrepreneurs. So now, as entrepreneurs, there are things that we are supposed to do. And I'll go straight to develop your why. Let me get that page. Develop your why. Why have you joined? Yes, start with the why. You can see this here. Start with the why. Why have you joined? Why did you start this business? Please make sure that your why is very clear. For me, my why was money. I just wanted to make some serious cash because I was always having some challenge financially. Every time you asked me to help you with 1,000, I would have told you, wow, if only you came yesterday. Imagine, it's unfortunate you have come today. And every time it was, you came yesterday. Because I was really challenged financially. So what I would, yeah, thank you, Maureen, for putting your video on. Maureen, is your first time to be with us? Maureen, have you been with us before? You can chat us so that we know who Maureen is. So start with why. Maybe for Maureen, she wants to travel around the world. Maybe for Cicely, she's just interested with health. But your why should be growing also. You may start with the health, but then you realize, wow, there's also some serious cash here. So you grow your why to encapsulate also the financial benefits and so on and so forth. And then when if it is financial, then be more specific. What do you want to do with the money? Maybe you want to build some rentals. Maybe you want to buy some more machines, you know. Maybe you want to take your children to international schools. Maureen, you're welcome. I'm Cecily's friend, and that way you are also my friend. Thank you for coming on. Cecily will definitely help you to, fill in any gaps as we move on. Thank you for being with us, Maureen. All right. So what do you want to do with the money? Be very specific. And by the way, I can guarantee you, if you remain committed to building this business, you'll achieve more than what you joined for. I just joined for some additional income. Now, guess what has happened? As some of you know, I got financial freedom and I later fired my boss. I was a full-time lecturer in the university for the sake of our sister Maureen. And I fired my boss. I no longer teach in the university for the last 8 years. So I am enjoying time freedom, which I didn't count for. You know, very, very powerful. So make sure your why is very clear. And I want to challenge all of us to write our why. And they can be as many. You can see the guide here. To have a positive impact on people's lives. To be paid what I am worth. Wow, that's a nice one. To set my own schedule. Be my own boss. To help others be successful and reach their goals, which you cannot do if yourself you are not successful. To be recognized and rewarded for my contributions. We do a lot of recognition. To have economic freedom or financial freedom. To have a business that can be passed down to generations. Think about that. Our jobs, we cannot pass over our jobs to our children, but this business you can. To travel around the world for vacations. Like now, next week, we are in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. I will be spending some time in the beach there, in some 5-star hotel. Saturday, we'll be having a dinner in a 5-star hotel. You know, on 11th of May next year, we'll be flying to Mauritius for a vacation. So those could be some of your dreams, to get out of debt. I remember when we started the business, I was deep in the depths. To enjoy my work, not working where you don't love. To be able to give back to charity and inspire more people. To be able to buy fun things, like just changing cars, like clothes. To be able to, oh, by the way, you can also buy a boat. Just for fun. To take my children to the best schools, high quality education, provide for my family, earn enough money to pay for my products and so on and so forth. So that is it. Now, the other important thing is focus on becoming a director. I will pause on this for a minute. Director is basically a level where you've introduced several people so that you and your team, you are able to buy products for your own use, for your customers, that gives you 4,000 points. 4,000 points. If you are getting 4,000 points in a month, then you are called a director, and you earn an average of 80,000 Kenya shillings per month. Now think about that. You are working somewhere, this is your part-time income in the tune of 80,000 Kenya shillings. Will that earn some value in your life? Definitely it will. And I can tell you, friends, dear friends, this, if you work hard enough, and if you are really teachable, you engage me, and as I mentor you, you do what I tell you to do. In 3 months' time, you will be a director earning 80,000 per month. Trust me. And the strategy is very fast. Build a team that gives you 2,000 points in a month. That is an income of about 40,000 per month. And then now with that team, we want to get another team that gives you 4,000 points in a month. That is 80,000 Kenya shillings per month. And when you become a director, by the way, we will take you for orientation in a very, very unique hotel called Movenpick, 24th floor. There is a restaurant that is rotating restaurant. It revolves. In 2 hours, to have revolved 360 degrees. Imagine eating in such a hotel. Very interesting. Now, the last thing I want to mention is you'll never be told to do anything else in this business other than these 3 things. We call them 3 daily success habits. But then you don't want to do them every single day. Even like today being on a Sunday, I can tell you I have done the 3. The first one that you'll be doing every day is using the products. Don't just depend on the profitability that you were given. No. And some more products. And some more products. From the product catalog, we have looked at several of them. Then anytime you buy any product, you get points. This is important for Maureen to understand. Every product you buy, even if it's skincare, even if it's home care for cleaning your house and all that, you get points. End of the month, those points becomes money. You'll be paying some bonus by end of the month. And by the way, when you're buying as a member, you get very good discounts, 25% discount plus or minus. Then you can share the products with those who are not members. Like now, Gonyi, I'm sure in Muranga, you'll have so many farmers that you can sell Super Grow to. So when you buy for these customers, you are getting 2 things. You get points from those products, and you get profits. Because you are given 25% discount, that becomes your profit. Because the products are not yours, they are for the customers. Then 2B, you can see there is also share the opportunity. This is where now you receive your income. Do you want to be earning crazy amounts of money every single month for the rest of your life? Let's receive your income. Then build a network of other dreamers. When you bring in people, we say you are sharing the opportunity. Maureen, Cicely has just shared the opportunity with you. Godfrey, I shared the opportunity with you. Cicely, I shared the opportunity with you. By asking you to be part of the opportunity. That's what we call sponsoring or sharing the opportunity. That's the big one. 80% of your work should be sharing the opportunity. On a daily basis, talk to people, and it will surprise you how easily you build wealth. Finally, personal development, where you attend trainings. Like today, I'm sure by the end of this session, you will not be the same as you came in. Am I right? I'm sure this elevates you to another level of understanding the business. That's personal development. You read the right books that teach you how to deal with the people. Attend our trainings so that you can be able to master the very important basics. So that is about getting started. Wow, as we get towards the end, allow me to share another one. And this is a price list and order form. When you are doing your orders, you'll be using this distributor price list. You see, it's written confidential because it's meant for you as a member. Now, if someone is not a member, then you show them the SRP. This one that is coming up. Hope Godfrey, you can see this small one here, written retail price list. You know, I'm switching between retail and the distributor. So I just want to be sure that on your head, you are also saying what I'm saying. Retail price list. Is that what you are saying, Godfrey?
Yeah, I can see it. I have both.
Okay. Very good. So this retail price list doesn't have anything else. It's the suggested retail prices, the one you use to sell the product. For example, if you are selling the aloe vera gel, very nice skincare product, then you sell at 2,200. The beauty about our skincare products, for example, is that they're very economical. Finally, this one aloe vera gel, 100 ml, will take a long time. You use it for a very long time because you use very little and it is sufficient, very little, for all our skincare products. So it's only showing you the selling price for those who are not members. But for us members, we have this discounted prices price list. Okay, so there are some abbreviations that you are seeing here. Like, for example, PV, point value. Every product has got points. BV, bonus volume. Bonus volume. This is used when you are being paid. Later, we'll be teaching you how the payments are computed, but for now, let's not do that. SRP, suggested retail price, DP, distributor price, the one you buy at, so on and so forth. Then now we come to the prices here. Let's look at the gel. Let's look at the aloe vera gel that we talked about. Hope I'm with all of you here. Cicely, are we together? Cicely, are we there? And Maureen, are you there? I want to move with us. Oh,
yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So now let's say we are buying aloe vera gel. The first thing you see here is code. Every product is assigned a different code. 2316 is the code for aloe vera gel. Then we have, you can see at the top here, we have singles and cases. Singles is when you are buying one piece. But cases is when you are buying many in a box. So that is wholesale. Now the QTY quantity tells you how many pieces do we have in our case. Like 6 pieces here. There are some that have got 8 anyway. Like TNN 120 capsules. So don't conclude that everything is 6. So let's buy aloe vera gel. If you are buying in a singles, then DP, distributor price, is 1860. 1860. Can you see it, Godfrey?
Yeah, I can see it.
Thank you. 1860. Now, you have bought at 1860, but if it's for a customer, not for your use, you sell at SRP, suggested retail price, which is 2,200. The difference, almost 400, is your profit. You don't take a coin to the company. It is all yours. It is all yours. Now, in between DP and SRP, you can see we have PV and BV. PV is the most important one, point value. So it has 8 points. So if you have bought 7 of them, you multiply by 8. BV used when you are being paid. That one will not do the maths now. Now for the cases, you are getting case discount. For example, if you are buying a case of aloe vera gel, that is 6 pieces, but bought once as a case, you buy at the DP, which is 10,850. Now, if you use your calculator, you multiply the price of 1,860, you multiply by 6, it's coming to 11,160. Yet the one you are seeing there is 10,850. So there's a difference of 310 shillings. Remember, you are given discount because you are a member. Now you are being given another discount because you have bought as a case. So for your favorite products, like Godfrey, maybe Supergrow will be your most favorite product. I'm just imagining because we move so much Supergrow to Murang'a. Now that market should be yours. You should dominate. Then it means you are making huge profits. And then you get a discount. So for those star products, you can be buying as a case instead of one piece, one piece, one piece. Cicely buys Aloe Vera Plus as a case because it is her star product. So that is how you read the prices and the other details. But then, how do you feel this into another form? Of course, this one is best done practically. So I'm showing you this one theoretically. When you are doing your first order, let me know so that we can do it together, even if you be at a distance, like God. So now, this is the order form. It's also in your kit. This is the order form you fill in. So here, Neolive ID, Godfrey, you got your Neolive ID 050 something. Do you have it there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it starts with the 050. Then you don't have to write the dash. I can continue now putting the other numbers. Give me the other numbers. Nine. Got it?
I have the form.
Yeah, but do you have the license number? There is a card. There is a paper with a number 050 dash something.
Oh, the one that was in an envelope.
Yes.
Okay, let me look for it.
As you look for it, let me be now writing the name here. So you put the name there. That is Godfrey. Put a space. Then Ngonyi. Then your phone number, not a must, but code, it's 50, meaning Kenya, not a must because we are just all within the country. If you're not doing the order in another country, you don't have to put the code. You got it now?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. When you get it, just know that that's the number. Just forget about it for now so that we move on, Godfrey.
Okay.
Yeah, like mine, I can put mine for illustration 92, 65. I mean 65, 92, 824. 65, 92, 824. That is mine. So that is how you do it. Then now, if the products are to be delivered to Murang'a, you put G4S here. G4S Murang'a. Now, if the points are more than 250 for the orders that you are doing, the company will deliver your order anywhere in the country free of charge. If the order is less than 250, then the company will charge you 550 shillings flat rate anywhere in the country, even within the CBD Nairobi. It's the same amount. Kakamega, the same amount, anywhere. Mombasa. So now in this table, this is where you'll be putting in the products. Like maybe Godfrey, you can read for me for the aloe vera gel. So we just write the name aloe vera gel. But read for me the code.
The code is 2316.
2316, thank you. Now let's assume we are buying 2 of them. So we'll put quantity 2 pieces.
Okay.
Now, if you look at the up there, we have cases and singles. So we are buying 2 pieces, so it's singles. So we read the singles. What is the BV? BV for 1?
8 points.
No, that is PV. That is PV. Let me also put it first. The PV. PV is 8. So 2 of them, it will be 16.
Yeah.
Go to the left of the 8. The left.
The left of 8.
Yeah. The number just before the 8, there is another number there. That's the BV.
Or 1070.
1070. So times 2, that is
2140.
2140. Thank you. 2140. Then distributor price. What's the price of 1? 1850, right?
Yeah.
So 2 of them, that's 700, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Can we buy one more product? Let's buy Omega-3 Salmon Plus. Can you turn the pages and get to Omega, almost towards the very last? Omega-3. Let me pick my price list also. Omega-3. Omega-3 Salmon Plus.
Omega-3 Salmon Plus, that is 2673.
Now that is the smaller one. That is the 60 capsules. Let's buy the big 190 capsules.
That is 26. The code is 2672.
Thank you. Omega-3 Salmon Plus. So the code is 2673. 72, sorry.
Yeah, 72.
So let's buy just one. So we put one. No, let's buy a case. Sorry, let's buy a case. 1 case. So we'll write there quantity 1C. 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 So are you reading the cases? Are you where we have cases?
Yeah, we are there.
Let's start with the DP distributor price. How much is it a case?
23,310.
23,310. 310. Thank you. So that means we have bought 6 bottles packed together, which is highly discounted, by the way. Then let's go to PV, point value, as we go towards the left.
150.
Thank you. 150. And you can see that is the same as 1 is 25 times 6, that is 150. Then BV.
14,310.
14,310. Thank you so much. 14,310. All right. Let's buy the last one. Go back to page 3. where we have aloe vera plus juice, because I want to influence you to buy aloe vera plus juice. It's very sweet. Aloe vera plus. This is different from aloe vera gel. Aloe vera plus is a juice. What's the code?
That is page what?
Page 3. No, page 5, sorry.
Page 5.
The,
Aloe
the
vera
first
plus. Yeah, the code
Yeah.
is 2783.
2783. So let's buy one case also. So we write one case.
11,370.
Yeah, 11,370. That is the price, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11,370 points.
72.
Thank you, 72. BV. Can you see the BV 6220? Godfrey, are we together?
Yeah, we are together.
Yeah, so how many PVs are this in totals?
72. All of them.
Yes.
We had it
My
to
friend.
50. 150 plus 72, that is 222. 222 plus the first one, those are 3 products. Plus
My
16.
pen. Sorry?
238. 238.
238.
Yeah.
Let's buy one more product with the 12 points, please. Let's buy with more than that. That is Supergrow. Let's buy Supergrow 5 liters, 5 liters. Supergrow.
Supergrow 5 liters, 2741.
2741. One. We are buying one of the 5 liters. So we go to DP, distributor price.
8,010.
8,010. How many points?
60.
60. BV.
BV is 4870.
4870. Now that's enough for the exercise I want us to do. Do for me quickly the totals for, do you have a calculator?
No, but I can work.
Okay, not a problem. Let me just add very fast. That is, I have a calculator. That's 700 plus 23,310 plus 11,370 plus 8010. Now that is 46,390. So that is the much you have used to buy this. Remember, some of them are for your use, others are for customers. Then now the points PVs are 16 plus 150 plus, I can see your friend has come to help you do the mathematics. Hi. Then we have, you can shout the name. Your name, she's, sorry?
298 points.
298. I wanted your friend to shout the name so that I know who is that. Now let's do the BV very fast. 2140 plus 14,310 plus 6220 plus 4870. BV is 27,540. 27,540. 540. So that's enough. So now what happens is you will pay that amount. Sorry, I was supposed to put down here in the totals. You pay that amount through pay bill number. The same pay bill number you use, business number 985650, and the account you put your Neolife ID now. Then, because you have 298 points, you'll be paid 3%. I'll show you where those percentages are. You'll be paid 3%. Listen to this one carefully. You'll be paid 3% of this 27,540. That comes to 826 shillings. Now you have earned your profits. You've also gotten a bonus of 826 shillings. That's how small you start, but very, very significant. But supposing these points had gone to 500, these 298, then you will be paid at 5%. So the more the points, the higher the percentage, and the bigger the bonus. So that is how you fill in the form. Then once you have paid, you write the M-Pesa reference somewhere here. You take a photo and you send to the WhatsApp number for the company, Neolife International, which I will give you if you don't have. So basically, that is how it works. Now, I want to close by saying that, let me see where we have that. We have a booklet called Compensation Plan. Yeah. Here we are, Compensation Plan. Seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yes, this is the booklet that explains to you how the payments are done. How are the payments done? It starts by showing you the ranks, that there's a very exciting journey here for us to move, starting from distributor where you are, going to manager, senior manager, all the way to president. Now, give me your ear here. To move from distributor to manager, you need to have 500 points. You and your team, 500 points. That way you are a manager. In a month, in any given month, you are a manager. If the points are 1,000 in a full month, you and your team, then you are a senior manager. If the team points are 2,000, you and your team, you're an executive manager. 4,000 points, you're a director. Then now the other levels is about producing a director in your team. But every level goes up with money. The more you step up, the more money you are making. And you can see the percentages I was talking about. When you have 250, you are a distributor, you're paid at 3%. 500 points, you're paid at 5%. 1,000 at 10%. 2,015, 3,020, 4,025%. So the higher you go, the more money you make. And then when you have a team, you are paid from that team. So we'll be teaching you as we move on. How do you earn bigger bonuses from your work and the work done by your team? Because were it not for you bringing in this team, they wouldn't be buying what they are buying. So you also paid from that. But that one we'll be looking at as we move on. Okay. Now, as I close kabisa, I want to just show you something that's a benefit you get being a new member. Otherwise, for the old members, it doesn't work. They don't get this. And that is what we call fast start bonus. If you can see that fast start bonus there, please say amen. Has it come to your end?
Yeah.
Very good. So the company says, just for new members, Once you've joined, if you step up to manager with how many points? 500. Remember, you can do the 500 with your team, but your own points should be not less than 100. PPV means personal PVs. So your own should not be less than 100. Then now you, with your team, you get 500 points, including the 100. That way you are a manager. Now, if you have stepped up to manager, and the same month, let's say this month of October, you bring in 2 people, each with 100 points, each with 100 points. You can see the structure here. You have 500 and you have brought 1 and 2, and each has got 100 points. Then on top of the bonus you got, in our case, we saw 826. So it could be like 2,000 shillings because the points are now 500 for a manager. The 826 shillings was still for distributor. So now, on top of the, say, 2,000 shillings, the company will give you an extra what? 1,100 shillings. If I sent you right now 1,100 shillings, will you not have a very excited week? No? It's a little amount, but wow, sweet. Now, then the following month, or even the same month, if you get to senior manager, how many points? 1,000 with your team in a month. Yours should not be less than 100, and this 100 is part of the 1,000. And you have brought 2 more people, number 3 and number 4. Remember, we had brought 2 earlier. So you have brought 3 and 4, and each has got 100 points, person or more. Then, now the structure looks like that, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you are getting 1,000 points with your team. Then you get an additional 2,300. You already got your bonus. Then you got 1,100 for the manager. And now you get another one, 2,300 for senior manager. You see, that is how you make this money at the beginning. Then the last one is, if you step up to executive manager the following month or the same first or second month with the 2,000 points. You see, 2,000 points with your team. And you have 2 more. You already got 4. Now you have added 2 more. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A structure like that. Then the company earns you an extra 3,600 shillings on top of all the others that you had earned. What a good way of starting your business. Wow. What I have done, I have illuminated your path from where you are to where you want to be. So now it's easier for you to walk through the path. But let me conclude by saying this. Our business is as simple as ABCD. Just talk to people. First of all, buy the products for your own use. Number 2, buy products for customers, those who need the products, other farmers, other friends. Number 3, share the opportunity, bring other people to join. Invite them to our Zoom meetings, our physical meetings. Like now in Muranga, we have the 10th of November. I expect you to have so many guests there. It might appear like it is far from today, but please invite so massively every single day and get confirmations. If people don't confirm, yes, I will be coming. Don't count them. Have more than 50 people confirming attendance. That's why we have that long duration, so that you're able to get the 50. That way you'll have 25 attending. And if they are quality people and committed people, people with dreams, you'll get more than 10 joining on spot. That is what we call sharing the opportunity massively. Maureen will also be guiding you and supporting you also to build your business in that manner. Cicely is already doing it very, very well. And I can't wait to see you guys climbing to the top of the ladder and we enjoy life together. 2 years to 5 years from today, you will be making not less than $500,000 every single month net. Net. Yes. Godfrey, will you still be teaching in your school where you are teaching if you're earning $500,000 from this business?
No, I won't. I will fire the boss.
Yeah, you fire your boss. I mean, Maureen, are you still there? What would you do if you are able to earn about 700,000 per month net from this business through our mentorship? I'm trying to see whether Maureen is still with us or she went.
I will set up another business and yeah.
Thank you. So you are already a business lady, but you set another big business. Wow.
Yeah.
That is what we call investment. You know, when you earn too much, you invest that money and you earn much more, right? Cicely, are you still there? We've not seen your face. We've not heard from you. Cicely is one of our managers going to senior manager this month. Very proud of you. By the way, Maureen, make sure you join us tonight. Is it okay? Maureen? Maureen, are you there?
Yes,
Cicely, are you
I'm
there?
here.
Thank you. Yes, Maureen, make sure you join us tonight. Cicely will guide you on how to pay for the kit, and then we get started. Are you here in Nairobi or where are you, Maureen?
Yes, I'm in Nairobi.
Yeah, please visit us at Biashara Street. That's where we have our training center, and it will be very nice guiding you further. All right, guys. I know I have taken a bit of your time. Now we need to stop at this. Otherwise, we are in this together. We'll walk the journey together, and life will never be the same again. Thank you so much. God bless you. Now, purpose to make sure that by end of the month, you don't have anything less than 500 points so that you start climbing up the ladder. For any assistance, I'm just a call away. Thank you. God bless you. God bless your families. Bye-bye. Enjoy the rest of the evening and a blessed week ahead. God bless you so much.
Thank you. God bless.